let's talk about the discouragement from a lot of people around visa refusal. Where's that maroon chair, where's that dream catcher, and where's that pot which you used to see earlier? Life update, I finally moved out from my graduate housing to downtown Toronto. I'm really excited to share this with you. So I will be making my home tour and that will be out soon. But this is not a video regarding that. This video is regarding not getting stuck in a field that you absolutely hate. Welcome back to Buying Abroad with a new view. And if you're new to this channel, then consider smashing that subscribe button to get an edge on studying and settling abroad. You know that you don't live forever, so why waste even a second of that doing a job or being in a field which you absolutely hate? Yes, you can change that. I know there are a lot of people out there who would say otherwise, but no, we are not going to listen to those people because we are going to take control of our happiness. And this video is not from some Google research or taking an example of some other person who I don't know closely, but it's my personal story. So watch till the end and you'll know how easy it is to change what you are currently in and not to suffer anymore. In this video, I'll not only be giving you hope, but actual concrete steps that you can do in order to get out of a career that you don't like, or if you want to switch your course after you have pursued your undergrad, and that's totally possible, whatever all those other people outside might tell you. So make sure that you stick till the very end and transform your life by taking one action that can lead to lots of happiness on the other end. Also, if you want to fulfill your dream of studying abroad, and that also at one of the top institutions across the world, then I have my own consulting service called Collegiado, where I will help you step by step in the application process, and you can find the details on my website. And if you want to avail the service, you can contact me through my Instagram. I did not like engineering, although I was on the dean's list when I graduated, but I knew that this is definitely not for me. And how did I know that? I knew that because I was all over the other extracurricular activities in my college as well as outside the opportunities that were available in my city. But there was not a single technical competition that I attended or I was passionate towards making something out of my engineering knowledge. But there were of course a few students who were building robots and using their engineering knowledge to put it into practice. But definitely I wasn't one of those students, and I know based on the Instagram queries that I get that you might also be in the same situation. And if you're thinking how to get out of this, I got out of this and I have a solution for you. So now let's talk about the solution. I knew from my childhood itself that I want to do my higher education abroad. I didn't know whether it would be bachelor's or master's, but I knew that I wanted that exposure and I wanted to study at one of the top universities, institutions across the world. And I made it happen. I changed my field. I graduated from one of the top B schools of Canada, the Schulich School of Business, and I'll tell you step by step how, and I'll also tell you the discouragement that I got when I was thinking of doing this. So let me get into the details. When I was in my third year, I started thinking of preparing for MBA, not the CAT version but the GMAT route, because I wanted to study abroad, as simple as that. Now I got to know that if you want to study abroad, you should have at least 2 years of work experience. Of course, now there will be a lot of universities which would just pry on you and they want your money and they will admit you even if you don't have that. But I recommend not going to those universities because eventually when you get out in the job market, your degree without any work experience would be worth nothing, and you would have spent a lot of money but you would be getting the salary equivalent to a master's student. So please act wisely and do not go that route. Now coming back to the topic. So I got to know of this and then I thought, oh, now MBA is out of scope. What else to do? So I did some online research and I got to know about this program, MIM, Master of Management, Master in Management, Master in International Business. It goes by several names. And I got interested because this was suitable for me. It was a perfect transition from an engineering to a management background. And that would also open a lot of doors for me in the form of management related opportunities. And it did come true because now I'm working in supply chain. Now, of course, you know the secret that I did my bachelor's in engineering and then I transitioned to Master of Management. But let's talk about the discouragement from a lot of people around visa refusal. A lot of reasons that they gave that you should not do this degree. And this is not at all restricted to just the MIM degree, but even college diplomas such as business management, global business, international affairs. So if you do want to come into one of those programs which I've mentioned or which I've not mentioned, but they are not aligned with your degree, as in not aligned directly, then watch the entire video. Because although my visa did not get refused, maybe yours can if you don't follow the advice, which I'll tell you later in the video. So a lot of discouragement, and there are a lot of agencies in India which help students pursue their education abroad and help them apply. So initially in the phase, just to gather information, I went there and the lady there said, "Oh, Master of Management, why are you doing that?" And to my mom, her visa will get refused because she is from an engineering background and now she's going to go pursue a business degree. Don't let her do that, because all of the hard work, all of the application fee, that will go wasted. Because anyway, it all boils down to if you get the visa or not at the end of the day. And I was shocked by the ignorance of those agents, because this degree, this is specifically for non-business graduates who want to transition into a business domain. So I thought, okay, they don't know about it, it's fine. So it's really important that you do your own research and not just accept anything that is said out to you. So I decided not to listen to anyone. Of course, you can listen and you can see, okay, do they make sense? Do they don't make sense? But eventually it should boil down to your own research and the opinion of the experts. And those experts, of course, would know if this degree would be okay for you or not, and not say that, oh, your visa will get refused. So make your choice really wisely if you go to a consultant, because this is a matter of your future. Now, okay, your choice is made. You have done your due diligence on the degree that you want to pursue or the diploma you want to pursue. But it doesn't lead to the visa officer just now. First, it depends on you if you can convince the admission officer of your university or college. Of course, MIM is a degree which is specifically made for non-business graduates, but what about all the other college diplomas? Here's my advice on that. So you know that you have to submit an application, and that entails your essay or your SOP, which is the statement of purpose. So in that, you need to explain why you want to transition from your degree to the degree that you are applying to. And it's not as simple as, oh, I don't like that degree, but practical implications. You can tell them that, yeah, it's a part that you have that knowledge, but then you want to enhance your skill set by studying this, as these two will combine into give you that opportunity and widen your skill set. And then you can also mention that these are the positions that I'm interested in after I come out of the college, and I want to apply to these, and just this degree alone wouldn't let me be eligible for these kind of roles, and the roles that I'm currently eligible in, my heart is not in it. So you can frame everything honestly, of course, but make sure that you demonstrate that you know what you are going to do, that you are going to transition to another kind of domain, but you know why, and you have a clear roadmap in your mind. So now, once you have submitted this SOP, you'll get your offer letter if your admission officer gets convinced. And of course, it's not just this part, but the rest of your profile as well. So you have your offer letter in hand, and the work is not done yet. It's the final leg now, the visa part. How to convince the visa officials. How to show all those people who were discouraging you that no, you got it and you will make it happen for you. And your future, in which you are really interested in, is waiting for you out there. So again, what I told you for the SOP, of course, you'll write that. But since this is the visa officer, they are not just after your money. They want to see that, oh, maybe this student, just for the heck of coming to Canada, is applying to any random program. So you need to be extra careful in this process. And you can demonstrate that, again, those points, that you have done this degree has imparted you these technical skills. But now it's time for your enhancement of business skills. And you can be really specific. Then you can tell them that after doing this degree in your home country, because this is really important, although this is quite contradictory that they know that students are going to stay here, and Canada as a nation wants immigrants in their country because they want to sustain their economy, but your visa can get refused because of the stupid reason that you have not demonstrated that you will come back to your home country after your authorization to stay there ends. So make sure that you list companies which are present in India, and you tell them that, okay, once I graduate from this degree, I will have these many doors open for me. Role of, maybe you can write product manager, project manager. So all of these would be open for me, and the salary that I'll be getting after pursuing this degree from abroad would be this. You can go to Glassdoor, you can check the average salary for that, and then you can say that after completing this degree, I'll have a well-rounded profile for the role that I'm targeting. Hence, this makes complete sense. This is what you have to justify to the officer, that this degree is suitable for you, and again, you know what you're doing and you will have results after this degree, and it's not just that, okay, it's just some random thought that came to your head and you are just applying to that college. Demonstrate that you have done your research and that your degree or diploma is ideal for you. So if you follow all the steps that I've mentioned in the video, there's a high likelihood that your visa won't get refused. Make sure that you satisfy your admission officer as well as your visa officer, and writing these points in your statement of purpose for the college, university, and the client information letter for your study permit, that's really, really important. Don't miss on that. It's not compulsory to write a client information letter, I believe, but make sure that you do that, because it's you who have to convince the officer and not they who need you for this degree. So this was the video, and I thought that this video is really important because if it helps even one person watching this, of course that cliche dialogue, but really, if it helps just one person who's stuck in some work that he or she doesn't like, and because of this video can transition into a different career, then my job is done. Now, if you did like this video, make sure that you hit that like button and crush that subscribe button, and don't forget the bell icon as well. And wait, if you have a friend who's in this phase and wants to get out of that domain, make sure that you forward this video and do your part. Until my next video, stay safe and stay happy. Bye.